We are finally at the end. It's been a long 18 months. I don't want to see your face again.
Too bad.
Let's go take a look upstairs. So this upstairs living area was really created for the boys to have their own separate living space, away from their parents and a place to hang with their friends. Adults downstairs, kids upstairs, that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? This whole area will be pretty much all window. All of this wall here is going to be rendered in a really nice soft cream colour. Through here is my at-home study. It's actually quite big. So welcome to my upper living area. I'll have the TV unit along here, plus I'm going to have a home office along that wall too. So our upper living areas are pretty similar. One's light, one's dark. I guess the only difference is I've incorporated the boys' study area within this space also. I have a separate study area for myself. A tiny little study as you walk up. That's not tiny. Yeah, but it's not private. So it's not a separate study, right? I agree that your study area, it's separate. I love voids, which is why I've included 2 in my home, 1 in the entrance and 1 over my stairwell. Let's face it, who doesn't love all that natural sunlight? As you can see, it feels a lot more spacious than Alisa's house does, so I think that's already tick for me. Holy sheet! The first roof sheet's going up! Obviously the roof is going on, which is so exciting. So Tony, thank you for coming. You're obviously the Business Development Manager at Lysa. We are using your wonderful product on our project, and as you can see, the boys are working hard in the background.
It's a very striking product with very wide pans and a distinct rib that enables you to give you clean lines.
Yeah.
It is very easy to install.
This profile is perfect for the look that we want. It's obviously very architectural.
Very architectural. Gives a lot of variety for the homeowner and the architect and the designers to choose something that makes their place a little bit more special.
So I'm standing in my upper living and it's really obvious now how different our homes are going to be. How beautiful is this natural light in this room? So we've had the study put in, the TV unit, the EasyCraft panelling has been put up. She's kind of copied me with the wall cladding because I've seen what she's doing. I think the boys are going to love this space. So as you can see, the exterior is starting to take shape. The plants have been planted. You can really see that natural stone pop. It's all just exactly how we envisaged. So this is down the side of my house. I wanted to create a little oasis and I am loving these steppers from Tumbled. Oh my God, the garden! I would have really liked a dividing fence, but anyway, I didn't get that. I think the front garden is representative of the fact that we're united. Can you just swap them over? No, not that way. That way. I'm such a pain up the arse. So we've got solar panels on our roof and within our garage we've got the Sonon battery. I have no idea when it comes to solar. I know it looks great, but can you tell me how is solar different, say, from 10 years ago to now?
10 years ago, obviously, it was more about just having a solar inverter, which is that one there, and it was about just feeding out to the grid for a high feeding tariff. Now it will charge your battery as a secondary, it'll feed your home first,
Sure.
storing it for later. You can then utilise your EV charger at cheap pricing and capturing a wholesale market.
That is going to save us so much money on electricity. Obviously, it stores the energy that is generated during the day. So there are so many solar companies out there. What sets All Energy Systems Australia apart from everybody else?
We obviously thrive on bespoke homes and the likes of what you guys are dealing with here. We take safety and quality very seriously, and this is why in-house electricians stay up to date with the relevant safety standards and install procedures, and allows us to guarantee high-grade outcomes.
And you drive a Tesla too, so that makes me trust you even more.
And I've set you up for the future so you can get an EV.
Step into my study room. Lysandra, I've got a room for my study. which you don't have. So surely that means that I have to win this week just on that alone. And it's actually big enough space to sit 3 people in this office. Not that I want anyone disturbing me. Contrary to what Alisa says, I actually like my little study nook. I do a lot of work at night time, so I love to incorporate a lamp into my study space to give me that ambient lighting. So this is the boys' upper living area. I really wanted to create a space that they could come up, chill, watch a movie. I'm loving this green corduroy couch from Cave Furniture. I wanted to pick something dark so it would hide the marks of stinky teenage boys. So this is my upstairs living area with that sun streaming in. I don't actually think I felt this relaxed for a very long time. So I've gone a really monochrome colour palette, as you can see. I didn't want this rug just to blend in with everything, so I've selected something with a fair bit of texture. Sometimes you just want your own privacy, and with these Luxaflex duets at a click of a button, bye-bye neighbours. And this room is glowing. I could not be happier with that. I'm so in love. It does look pretty, I'll give her that. But honestly, you designed it for your kids to have a living room. It's too pretty. You've gone light colours, you're never gonna want them to mess it up. I think I've got this one in the bag. I really like the overall space, and I feel like when you walk up, it feels really sizable. I do think that where the point of difference is because of the stair design downstairs, I feel like you come up into my space, it feels bigger. I love the boys' couch from Cave Furniture, that green colour. It just makes that darkness in the timber and the cabinetry just pop. These highlight windows, like that's what streams this natural light through. And we've chosen the Luxaflex duets, both the same colour so that it's the same consistency from the front of the house. My 2 study areas are functional, but pretty simple in design. So we've both used EasyCraft panelling behind our TV wall. Again, it's such a simple yet really effective feature. It's just those little things that make such a difference, isn't it? You've got your Godfrey Hirst flooring, and then like little things like the Lowe & Co handles. I just absolutely love that antique finish, and then it just matches perfectly with the little brass accent that I've got in my beacon lighting. We watch more movies up there than we do downstairs. She's got a study incorporated, whereas because I built back further, I've got a little bit more room, so I've got a separate study. I've got so much bloody storage in this house, it's crazy. Yeah, but you say it's a separate study, but it's open, like you don't have doors. Yes, I get it, it's more of a defined study. It's 100%. More of a defined space, but you're still right next to the boys' bathroom, you're still right next to their bedrooms. I'm not in the living area while they're watching TV
I'm not either, I've got my own study. I've got 2 study areas. It's kind of no different.
I spend so much time after hours working, so to have my own little sanctuary where I can just, it's my space and my time.
And once again, that comes down to her having more money than me. So I went a bit more bold in my upper powder. I thought, I don't want another boring powder room. Let's do a blue mosaic.
I went quite simple. I used the same floor tile that I used in my main bathroom, and then I used our Archie vanity in the topiary, which brought a little bit more colour into the space. So simple, but it's a powder room where the boys go to the toilet. So it's as good as it gets. So, the exterior of the home, mine is better than hers. No, they're identical. So we both win this one.
We kind of stood back and we're like, okay, they're a little bit bigger than what we had envisaged.
But I think the natural elements of that limestone that we used from Tumbled, the render, the landscaping,
That hanging garden just definitely needed that greenery out there,
100%. Yeah, before they were planted, it was a bit like, not
It's definitely
underwhelming,
missing
but
something.
Yeah. Having the double garage as well is really good, and mine's a little bit wider than yours. Sorry. My husband was like, I do not want timber in this house because I don't want to have to maintain it. So when we were looking at what to clad the garage door in, without doubt, it had to be deco wood. And how real does it look? It's aluminium, but it looks exactly like timber, but there's no maintenance, there's no warping.
Then we've used that same material along the fence line.
Surely it lasts a lifetime.
Well, our lifetime anyway. And after that, who cares? Do we just give each other 10s and be done with it?
Okay.
Okay.
Agree?
Agree.
Well deserved. Wow, what a crazy ride. I cannot believe it's finally come to an end. We can celebrate this now.
So we have been living here for a short time. I guess if I ran out of butter, like I'd have to go to the shops. My walk-in wardrobe has become her walk-in wardrobe. No joke, she lives in it more than me. She'll walk in and I'll see her and be like, that's my jumper.
It's because you don't wear them. I may as well wear them.
Honestly.
We hope that we've inspired you throughout this project. We've worked with some amazing Australian brands and showcased some of their just stunning products.
The one thing that has actually really surprised me is it's the first time I've ever had a pool and how easy it is to keep it clean. And I guess I put that down to the Matty Mac products, but that Matty Mac robot, I literally sit there and it climbs up the wall and it cleans and my pool's clean within an hour. I'm like, I need one of those things for inside my house.
It's weird, I feel like it's living.
I feel like it's a friend, hey?
To be able to create this for our family, and that is the whole reason we've worked so hard. The boys are loving it.
It's been a long 18 months. I don't want to see your face again.
Too bad.
I need a break. I've had enough. I think it's time to part ways just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
Last week
we did it. Now don't talk to me again.
Light for the win.
Dark.
And a massive shout out to Luxaflex for making this whole series possible. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Alisa_Lysandra and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all things Design Duo related. The Design Duo series is proudly brought to you by Luxaflex.